Okay. I just want to say Happy Mother's Day and great Happy Mother's Day. I wanted to thank. I didn't look to see her name here, but she was. Hold on. I want to say Happy Mother's Day, and I want to look over here real quick, see if I can find her. Great company, or I think it's Great Company. Let me see if I can find it real quick. But I wanted to say thank you for her and her comment on her page. And because I lost my mother, this is my first Mother's Day that I've never had, that I haven't had my mother actually, whatever, now I've had 46 years of Happy Mother's Day, so. But she left a wonderful comment, and I wanted to thank her for that because it's not leaked photos of Miss California. Yeah, there's like a lot of new photos coming out of Miss California that started. Now Miss California gonna get all kind of props, right? As soon as you take off your clothes. And yeah, I seen what they call it, side boobage. I saw some side boobage. Like I said, that what is it called? Homosexuals are trying to use this. Oh, you hypocrite! You hypocrite! She said she ain't perfect, but I wonder if you are willing to admit you're perfect. And somebody called me an idiot. That's okay, but somebody who wrote on my page, a homosexual, he says, "Oh, I'm gay," and he says, "I'm gay." I don't know. He says, "I'm gay," and something else. I'm proud or something. I don't know. And he says, "You're an idiot." He still didn't say it. He didn't answer the question. I challenged him. I said, "She can admit that she's not perfect, but are you willing to admit that you're not perfect?" No. He got mad and frustrated. That's right. He didn't admit that. He never said she can admit she sinned, but can you admit your sins? Can you admit homosexuality is sin not happening? Hey, you know what? Let me say something about Mother's Day while I'm still looking to make sure I pronounce her name correctly. I want to say something, and I watch her videos all the time. All her videos are Justa. It's just this, and that's how I feel sometimes too. This is just a video. Great company. I got it right. Yeah. So I wanted to thank you. I hope Sunday won't be too hard on you. And yeah, it's still hard, but your words made it a little bit better. And she says, put on some Bo Diddley and dance in the kitchen. What I actually did, and this is personal, okay? But I have a thing. I bought this big, beautiful candle. I wonder, should I go get it? I should go get it and show it to you. I bought this big, beautiful candle. Well, maybe some other time. I was gonna do it, but my can't find my cord to my camera, and anyway, but so I couldn't shoot it, and so I was gonna go and shoot it, but and I was gonna go and get go and show you some other stuff, but then I said, okay, well, I can't find the cord. The battery on my camera is dead. I don't know what's that about, and I have another camera over there. I just want you to know, there's that old camera I showed in my other video. That camera is broke, so I break a lot of cameras. I got a couple of broken cameras. So if I say I got a camera, it doesn't mean it works. It's just that I have a camera. And I just wanted to say, yeah, it's hard, and like I have bought a nice big beautiful candle, and I did a couple of things that I know my mother would kind of appreciate. She used to live downstairs, so I went and cleaned out some areas in the kitchen, and just did things that I know that she would have appreciated. Cleaned up here a little bit. She would appreciate that a little bit too. So that's it. I have I didn't go to her funeral site, and I'm not gonna go too heavy into that, but one thing that comes to mind is you got to remember that those are, there's not people in there; they're the remains. Okay, so and that's beautiful if you do that. I'm not discouraging that, but for me in particular, we're still working stuff out with that anyway. So anyway, the ground has to settle and stuff like that, and so we're working that out. Anyway, what I want to say is, briefly, just happy Mother's Day, and we also have Father's Day coming up soon, and so we have our mothers and our fathers, and I want to say, people that do have mothers and fathers, that that they have a lot of experience. Your mother and your father, okay, they have a lot to give their children, and we should. Let me say something about this first. Let me say about this. You will never regret honoring. In the Bible, it says, "Honor thy mother and thy father." Okay. And let me tell you, that's a commandment. That's not a request. That's not optional. It says, as a matter of fact, it says, honor your mother and your father so that your days will be long. Okay? And that's not a request. That's definite. Now how you honor them, is probably up to you. But, honor them while they're here. Love them while they're here. Give them their flowers and stuff like that while they're here. Show them love. Respect them. Even sometimes, nowadays we have so many attacks against the family structure that a man is not necessary in a relationship of a family. So the father figure, like I don't like shows, and I never watch shows like Homer Simpson or Al Bundy. If I ever watch Al Bundy, I'll watch it because Peg is very gorgeous, okay? But I really don't like the show. I don't like the personality and stuff like that. So of the Al Bundy and the general disrespect between family members, I really feel like America has been conditioned and the media has been used to break down the family and to not have a general honor and love for family. So to honor and love, I'm just wearing black because I'm just wearing black. It's not because I'm wearing it. But what I'm saying is that there's been so much disrespect between brothers and sisters, and calling your sister. I called my sister today and wished her Mother's Day. My other sister, I don't have her number, but I called my one sister and I wished her Happy Mother's Day. She's got 3 or 4 kids, and actually it's not some saintly thing that I did. Actually, I was in the corner store and the Arab guy, he asked me, did you call your sister today at least? And I'm like, yeah, good idea. Let me call her. So I called her real quick. But, that she reminds me a lot of my mother, and they relate to that. And so it's like I could give them honor and give them feedback as my brothers and sister. I actually honor my older brother. I honor, regardless if he deserves it or not, but I honor them for being my older brother. I honor and cherish my younger brothers, regardless if they understand it, my nieces and nephews and stuff like that. I don't, blow my head off at them, even if they think I did. I really don't. But there's only a certain level that I will treat them, I will not go below that level. I will not, like treat them like somebody on the street. I place them above that. And so I know that there's been a huge attack against the family, but what I want to say is that you will never, the one thing you'll never, ever, 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 ever regret in your life is if you honor your mother and your father. And really, in the Bible, like I was saying, it says, honor your mother and your father so that your days may be long. Now, that's part of it, So that's the story. We should be able to learn something about our parents' wisdom. And, I know that we have a lot of disrespect from the way things are changing in the family structure. They're trying to change it and toss away the old way. Your parents are really there to show you what not to do wrong. Okay? So when you have a kind of thing that says, well, the man is not necessary in the family, that's something really, I'm forgive me, but, something should say, well, that's berserko. That's berserko. It's a family is made that way. It's made to work that way. It's designed to work that way. How are you going to take pieces out of it? So, but basically, if you take away the head or the man out of the house, and then the family is generally vulnerable, and then you can get at the kids and use or abuse them. So what I'm saying is, let's not be so quick to throw out all the wisdom and the love and the things that our parents and our ancestries and the American way of how we honor and respect the family. It is what has built us to be here today. So that's all I wanted to say about that. So God bless you all. Love you all.